Alright, I know you'll all be on soon, so we're back. This is case 2, Women of Star Trek, case number 451. We had a decent start. Case 1 had the Charles Hall sketch, Michelle Nichols, Michelle Yeoh, blue parallel of card 62. Lucy Boyer, we're going to end up with a lot of the doubles here. Anna Katerina. Gives you the idea of, which ones are definitely the rarer. I switched, I put my comfortable chair over on the other side where I've been doing my office work. And Barbara Baldwin. I think this is a different design. I'm not sure. I know we got her in the first case. Geez, that's all 3 autographs already. Got a gold foil came off on that card. It's the artist rendering. It's an expansion card. Universe card. Quote card. You know, every time I see Neil, how are you doing tonight? Every time I see Tig Notaro's card, like all I see is Janet Reno. When I see it, not Jet. Another universe card. And another artist rendition. Well, and Ted, 3 cases, so let's hope for 2 sketches and 1 relic. How's that sound? Artist rendering. Expansion card. Quote. Universe card. The other universe card. Blue parallel of card 17. Tanya Lamani. More importantly, I think we need to figure out how many different autographs we're going to get between the cases. There's a new one. Yay, Catherine Hicks. I'll take it. Lindsay Ridgway, and we're back. And artist rendering. Universe card. Blue parallel of card 23. Carol Selman. Tracy Scoggins. Let's take this thing. You can't have all three of the autographs in the same stack, right? Universe. Kerry Keane. All right, so after 3 boxes so far, we only have, they're all the same exact ones we had in the first case except for one. Oh. Here's that hand numbered 22 of 99. This is AC17 to Paul. So that's the archive expansion card. And there's the regular expansion card. And there's the quote card. Artist rendering. And artist rendering. The Hall sketch is nice. You know, typical Hall. He does good work. Hold on, we got it. Yeah, I just had it right. Nope. Just real quick. Artist rendering. Artist rendering. The expansion. Quote. I don't know, Neil. I mean, it's definitely not a. Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely not a nobody. But it's the wrong DAX, right? Universe cards. And another one. Blue parallel, card 38. Ada Maris. Speaking of which, I didn't see anybody comment on the Hicks. I mean, I would think that that's a decent one, right? Pamela Winslow. Hey, Trevor. That's it, 20 bucks. She was the mom on Seventh Heaven, right? And then the dad, he was in the first Star Trek movie, wasn't he? Saving that pack for last. I feel a soft sleeve in it, and it's not heavy. Artist rendition. Expansion card. Quote card. Oh, I used to watch Tales of the Gold Monkey. He was the lead in that. I mean, I remember the show, but not super closely. It was like an Indiana Jones knockoff. And didn't he have like a little terrier that had an eye patch? Page long. Yeah, that was the whole. I remember a lot of shows from the early to mid 80s that were only on for like a year. I remember a lot more fondly than I don't know if I'd want to go back and watch them. Because that was like the same time. There's a Universe card. I used to watch. Do you remember Auto Man? I feel like that was around the same time. and is it Nighthawk? Red parallel, card 64. Let's see, that's our first red. Oh, and Manimal. I used to like Manimal. Yeah, this one's not. This one's a new one from the first case, I think. Evelyn Guerrero. That is definitely true. Oh, bingo! This is going to be a good box. Sonika Martin Green. I've been rewatching The Greatest American Hero. When I go to bed, I'll put it on. All right, this pack, like I said, I'm pretty sure I feel a soft sleeve in here, and it doesn't feel heavy like metal. I think that says Lee Lightfoot. What do we got here? Lee Lightfoot. I just want to make sure. I know the list isn't. Oh no, maybe. I'm sorry. I'm not. Be honest with you, I'm not not too impressed with that sketch. I mean, that's not what I'm used to seeing from him. I mean, it's better than anything I could do. I'm not gonna. Well, Ted, at least you make me feel really young, because I definitely these last year or two, when I listen to the oldie station, and they're playing, you know, music that I listened to when I was a teen, that it's a little disheartening. quote. Universe card. The other universe card. Stephanie Erb. Oh, there's a metal card right there. Oh, we got two of these. There's AC-27, Alfred Woodard, the Archive Collection expansion. You know, it is funny when you say that, Kevin, because my daughter, she really, she's been getting into classic rock. And what she means by that is Nirvana and Stone Temple Pilots, all the grunge stuff. There's a blue parallel of card 21. Well, let's take our guesses on who the metal card is going to be of. Hey, we have a different signer, Courtney Peldon. And another new one, Dina Meyer. I'm going to go with Dax. We'll just Yeah, black and white is tough for her. I've tried. We watched, like I was trying to get her to watch the original Blob, but she couldn't. I mean, I couldn't get her to. So we watched the remake, whenever that came out in the mid '80s. Nah, that's what I mean. I couldn't get her to watch the original. I don't know why. Figured it's Halloween, so watch some horror movies. And just like her taste in music, she wants to watch the Rob Zombie horror movies. Lieutenant Ilya. That's cool. I told her I don't think they're very good movies. Here's our case topper, 7 of 9. Now isn't there's 2, right? What was the other one? Janeway, was it? There's yeah. I haven't seen the original Star Trek movies in forever. Talk to you later, Trevor. Now, what is that? The Monster Mash by Jeff Castellucci. Quote. Oh, okay. Because the original, what was it? It's like Boris Pickett or something like that was the name it's under. No, I've heard of the Monster Mash, but I didn't know Jeff Castellucci. And so I was saying is that I thought it's like a joke name. Yeah, something like that. Universe. Here's a red parallel, 7 of 9. I start work at 7:30. I still don't, I'm still awake. Barbara Luna. I like her signature. We got the same signer last time, but a different style. Alice Eve. If you keep watching me, I might fall asleep while I'm opening. But I know I'm not going to get much sleep these next few days. I got to open up all these cases, get the scans and lists, and make sure the rest of my stuff's ready for the show. Leave super early Saturday morning. And just keep my fingers crossed that I come home with a whole lot less than I went there with. I don't care about the money. I just care about having less stuff. Which also means if you come by my table, I give away a lot of stuff. As long as I cover the cost of the table, I don't care. The Philly non-sport shows this weekend. So do I. I say if people are looking for, yeah, a little off. If you're looking for super cheap stuff, I'm the guy. I'm gonna have tons of cards that are all gonna be like 25 cents, 50 cents. Matter of fact, I'll say 99% of what I have will be under $5. Sharice Baker Bernard. You know, Adrian, there's a guy who comes often from England, so not too different. Artist rendition. Artist again. But I know, not Ted that's talking right now, but artist Ted Dastic. He has been to a lot of different shows, and I wish the show was bigger. You know, I don't know. Maybe non-sports can't quite support it. But now that they have a new venue this year, I think if it's successful, I think it's time that they expand a little bit. I really would like to see, you know, maybe a couple signers. I think they'd go over well. Well, that's because where you live, one person tests positive, they shut down the whole country. Excuse me, the whole continent. Nah, tables are a lot more than that. Alright, same signer, different style. Barbara Anderson. I'm trying to remember, was it 100? I mean, like I said, for somebody like me where I'm not really in it to make money. Well, I mean, yes, I want to make money, but universe cards. What I was getting at is that Ted had said that like it really isn't that big of a show. But in regards to non-sports, it's still the biggest one there is. Joanna Miles. Yeah, but I bet if you went for that show, they probably had all of the actors there. Universe. Well, I mean, we're not allowed to leave our country. There's next month they're supposed to open up the borders to Canada and Mexico for Americans. Our borders are wide open to Mexico. Not making any political talk. Quote. Wait, how rare is this Michelin guy that snuck in here by accident? Artist rendering. Artist rendering. And we still have one more autograph to go. red parallel of card 44. There it is. I think we got this one in the first case. Cindy Katz. Alright, so it's limited, so that's not that. I would think we're going to get one of them. Universe. Yeah, case 3 is going to be tomorrow because I still have 3 boxes after this, and it's 10:35, and I think I got to switch my my chairs here. This chair is beyond uncomfortable to sit in for 4.5 hours at a time. Artist rendering. Expansion. So then if that timing works for you, Adrian, if I can get started the same time, figure that, and we can quote, we can get the get to your stuff. Which one are you in, Josh? I don't remember. You are in, yes, you are in this case. I think right now, I think case 1 is better than case 2. We did get a Lee Lightfoot sketch. Marnie Musselman. Getting a lot of the same autograph cards in the cases. But we did get the Michael Burnham autograph, which was a nice one. And then I am shocked that the Catherine Hicks is not that big of a deal. I would have thought it would have been a little bit better. And it's a Mystery Man, MMMMCCC. And Josh, if you're still watching, I know you usually have me make a lot of your picks, but with the show this weekend, I'm hoping that you can make yours at least until Monday. Blue of card number 2. It's because I'm not going to be able to, since I'll be at the show. But if you want me to take over after Monday, I can. Brooke Bundy. Now, I believe I saw that there was a total of 111 or 112 autographs on the checklist. Artist rendering, but we're getting, like I said, except for I think 4 or 5 so far, the exact same. Mary Chifo, as I said, the exact same. Signers in each case. I don't think it's a collation issue, only because with Rittenhouse, I mean, you see that a lot. Since they have everything in ranges, the cheaper autographs to them, I'm sure they're maxed out on their ranges. So you get a lot of the same signers. Well, the only problem with doing that is at least the top autographs, you gotta, just the chance of shuffling them up and then somehow, 3 or 4 top autographs go in the same case. I would think, I can't say this for sure, but I would think that they probably have them, when they pack them out, sorted like the scarces are in one, a separate pile. And same thing like the relic is in a separate pile, and they know it's averages out to whatever, so they just kind of go like 1, 2, 3, 4 relic. That's my guess. I have no clue. Yeah, I haven't filled it in yet, Kevin. I don't think all 12 spots are taken yet, so as long as you posted that you want a spot, which I remember seeing you, then you're in. And if anybody else is interested, Game of Thrones Iron Anniversary Series 1, I was able to get a case at I thought was a pretty nice price. Very fair. Blue Parallel number 45. So got a 12-spot break. So that means everybody should go twice, and then about half of the people will go a third time. There's the quote card. That's good. I should have the case probably Tuesday, maybe Wednesday at the latest. But I think I had put in there. I think I had put in there that it was going to be probably next weekend. Jandy Swanson. There's a new one. And Carrie Foster. Oops, that's a repeat of the first case. I need to preface that. I'm sure I'm going to jinx us, but I don't believe we've gotten any doubles yet. Is that a good show, Kevin? Well, is that the one? Which is the one that's called like Dragon Con? And the only shows I go to, I go to the Philly show, and then I'll go to the National when it's in Atlantic City. I still have my side collection that I have of Hall of Fame autographed baseballs. Well, as far as I know, the Philly show is the best non-sport show, non-sport card show. Juliana Donald. Not sure if that's a new one or not. I think the best Philly one though was, oh boy, I'm gonna say it was maybe 7 years ago. That's when they had the video game people there. That was fun. And then they had some classic video games set up in a separate room that you could play for free. The answer would still be Philly. it's still not, it's not a huge show. I don't know how many tables they have set up there. Or how many vendors there are. Well, where do you live, MMCC? I don't know if there's a... I don't think they do anymore, but I know back in the day, the Comic Cons, there would be people setting up there that would sell cards. Now, San Diego, I know, that's long gone from there. That's why I had asked the one Dragon Con, which, like I said, I think is in Chicago. I'd always heard that one. There'll be people there, and they get a ton of autograph signers. Blue Parallel of number 31. Alex Datcher. Okay. I get them all mixed up. Oh, we got a new one. And we got a good one. I'll make you wait a minute. You can probably see it. I wanted to go to Wizard World, but I wanted to go just to see like all those cosplayers. That cracks me up. When I don't know, I'm assuming they still have, but they used to have it in Philly. And then we had looked like Philly and New York Comic Con, both of them. But yeah, I forget, it was like $50 just to get in, and then it seemed like a real pain in the ass. So we just kind of gave up. Artist card. I actually went. There was a show somewhere out in Pennsylvania that wasn't bad. It had some cards. There's a lot of sports, but a lot of like just autograph signers for everything. Like they'd have wrestlers, they'd have actors, actresses, movie producers, writers. Henriette Evanet, God, Ivanens. Yeah, I mean Rittenhouse is nearby. Cryptozoic isn't. Tops has their one center in Pennsylvania, and then but their main headquarters is it still New York? Upper Deck, they're in California, right? And I think is it Cryptozoic in California, or they're somewhere on the West Coast. I mean, they used to be in California. And I could have sworn crypto was on the West Coast. It might not be California, but. Alright, and new signer. Wow, that name is small. And I don't know. Issa Briones. So for you Picard guys. You got that right. You know, I doubt we're ever going to get a real answer, but I would love to know why, you know, why Dustin's not there anymore. Last box. Okay, take your bets. Who is in here? You know, I guess that's the one positive, you know, with this pandemic. I shouldn't say positive, but, you know, when Topps has people sign hundreds of sheets of stickers, it's easy to just keep pumping out sets. Oh, I agree. Red parallel card number 48. But I guess if you have to go between sticker cards and no cards. Melora Pazlar by Daphne Ashbrook. Oh, all right. This Linda Park. Another main cast member from a show. Well, I don't know if we're going to get any real answers this weekend. Angelina Fiordalisi. But my thought, and this actually goes back a few years now, is that when George passed away, I think the card department fell apart there. Red artist rendering. AR5. Because they had Dustin and there was a girl. I guess it was before your time. So when Cryptozoic first started, George was the guy who ran the card department. Matter of fact, I put it on the table. They made a little commemorative card for him when he passed away. But he was the guy that ran all the cards, all the early Cryptozoic card sets there because of him. And he was really, really good. I mean, he knew his stuff. He was passionate about getting the sets done, and he knew what collectors wanted. And then when he passed away, you know, they were kind of out of sorts, and they had hired a different guy. His name was Dustin. And I'm not sure if he had the same kind of passion. And I had met there was a girl there at the Philly show one year that I had met. And I don't know whatever happened with her. I'd only ever seen or heard of her that one time. And then when the pandemic hit, I don't know if that was the reason, but they said that either everybody quit or everybody got fired that was in the card department. So but I mean, Dustin was very helpful. You know, whenever I had any questions or if I asked for promos to give out. No, no, she had dark hair, glasses. Because I used to think that, oh crap, what's his name, Kevin? Right, is it Kevin or Keith? Hold on 1 second, because I was just emailing with him the other day. Keith Dennis. He works at GTS, and he's always there with them. I mean, there very well could have been other people at the shows that I just didn't know offhand. All right, that'll do it. But I mean, that's really what it was. I mean, it's just that for whatever reason, I guess they didn't have a card department, and because they were putting out tons of their games and their little figurines and whatnot. But I guess whatever situation, you know, however they're set up with DC, I guess they only have to pay when they put something out, because otherwise, you know, you've got to put something out to, you know, make having that license worth it. All right, we are done with case 2. So we got a Lee Lightfoot sketch. The painted portrait is, what's her name? Ilya. All right, so in no particular order, Carrie Foster, Alice Eve, Catherine Hicks, Daphne Ashbrook, Tracy Scoggins, Tanya Lamani, Henriette Ivanans, and we got Anna Katerina, Carol Selman, Paige Long, Jandy Swanson, Alex Datcher, Angelina Fiordalisi. We got a Picard style, Issa Briones. And then we just finished off here, Lucy Boyer, Linda Park, Juliana Donald, Mary Chiefo, Brooke Bundy, Marnie Mosselman, Cindy Katz, Joanna Miles, Barbara Anderson, Sharice Baker Bernard, Barbara Luna, Dina Meyer, Courtney Peldon, Evelyn Guerrero, Pamela Winslow, Ada Maris, Kerry Keene, Lindsay Ridgway, Barbara Baldwin, Stephanie Erb, Nicole DeBear, and Soniqua Martin Green. All right, so 2 cases down, both very solid cases. I am done for the night. I will get the 3rd case done tomorrow. I'm going to try and get the scans of these cards done tomorrow during the day, since I am at least near my scanner. And the goal is we're going to get all the cases done. I'll get everything listed and scanned. Then I've got the show this weekend, so I will not be around to handle the draft, so no clock or anything until Monday. Okay, now, over on Blowout, we are still filling some Game of Thrones Iron Anniversary Series 2. Not a ton of spaces left, but there's some. Also, the Leaf Metal Pop Century. There was a 2nd case of that. It's more than half full. I believe they're the only 2 breaks that we're filling right now on Blowout. Over in Facebook land, in the group, there's Iron Anniversary Series 1. Got a cheap break of that one going. There might only be 1 or 2 spots left. I'm not sure. I haven't filled in the list yet. It just went up yesterday. But it's only 12 spots, so it's not going to take much to fill. All right, well, that is about it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe to YouTube. And come see me at the Philly show. Look for the fat guy wearing the Philadelphia Union hat. I have no idea where my table is going to be yet. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.